Hey folks, Dave Parrish here with Knack Builders. I'm going to jump right into it. Today's topic, form field dependencies. If you don't know what they are, they're pretty useful. Here's a typical example. I'll just move over. Let's call it state and a city. If you, on a form, you select the state, then the next question is going to be city. And you only want the city selection options to be within the state you just chose. There's all kinds of use cases for this, but that's a pretty general one. It's actually not that complicated. Just got to think through how it's structured, sort of like parent-child type stuff. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'll be right back. Thanks. Okay, folks, I'm going to give you the lowdown on form field dependencies. Here's an app I'm doing. It's actually being deployed in Mali, Africa, tracking farming activity and things that support that. U.S. government helps fund that. They have geographical, this is sort of like that state-city thing. Geographical areas called a circle. This is a large one. And then every circle has communes, and every commune has villages. So this is the same thing. This one's already sort of filled out, but you first select the circle. In this case, it's Sikasso. And only communes from Sikasso appear here, not any of the other ones. And then once you pick the commune, only the villages we've entered appear for that commune. This is how that works. The key to this is just how you structure the data. I'm going to go, there's a lot going on with this app, but let's go to these. The top level one, you picture this, is the circles, that's the parent. A child to that is a commune. And a commune is a parent to the villages. So first, what they gave me was this spreadsheet that listed all the village names, the different communes they were associated with, and then which each circle, the highest level one, was associated with that. So to do this sort of structure, you're going to start with the highest level. And what I did is in the spreadsheet, this full spreadsheet they gave me, before I imported it, I just did a dedupe of circles, so it just gave me the only ones. There's only a handful of them. And then you just put that in here. That's just a simple table. We don't even have other related data or other data in here. Now, the next one, each circle has different communes. Then you need to build this out again. We need to list every commune's name, and this is a connection back to circle. So these have to be all spelled exactly the same, remember that. Then you can upload this, and it takes a little manipulation with your spreadsheets to prepare them. So now every single commune name is associated with one of the circles, the connection there. Then we drive down even further, and we get this full list. Now, the way I had that form set up, I actually don't need circle, because it's drawing off of what the commune is. So we have a village name, and they each associate with a different commune. But I put this in here because it could be useful. Now, if I wanted to, I could look at every circle, jump over the commune, and see every village that's connected with that circle. So that's how you need to prep the data. Just think it through, think what is apparent to whoever, and get the data aligned, upload it. Then back on the pages side, when you're building out a form, let me go find one in here. There's a lot of height show rules in here, but let me view concept, note detail. Then we're going to go here. Let's go find one that has there's a bunch of stuff here, circles. Right here. So circle, commune, village. I got those three entities. Circle, you don't need to do anything to that except plop it in because it's the highest level. Commune, you're going to click on commune, and then down here, it defaults to all the commune records, but that's not what we want because that'll show everything. We want it limited by the circle's communes. So we just go down here. We want communes connected to this form's circle. So that's what it gives us. And then further, when we want villages, we only want villages that are associated with this commune or the selected commune. You do the same thing here. It'll default to all of them, and we're going to want villages connected to this form's communes. And sometimes it shows these up more than once. It might get a little confusion, but you'll figure it out. Just test it out and do it. It's that simple. Now, one note. I wish this was a functionality, but I don't think it is. On search functions, you know what I'm talking about. Do a search. This isn't related to what I'm doing. I'm making an aside here. If you do a search and you plop in a circle, commune, or whatever, or state, city, when the values that you search by, it does not allow those to be cascading, if you will, to be a dependency on the other one. If you pick a certain, I'll call it state, then when you go to pick the city, it's going to show all cities. I don't know if that's a function they're working on, or maybe someone has a way around that. I'm pretty sure you can't do it. So only in forms will you have this ability to click down to a field and then show by certain things based on other selections. I'm going to show you one more it's a little more complicated than this. This is for a manufacturing company that actually, box trucks. Well, it makes the boxes and installs them on trucks. And let me go to one here. And they're tracking hours, and they have all kinds of different departments, and each department handles certain types of boxes, and each box can have certain things that are done to it, and activities that they do to it, and then they want to capture the hours for that. This is a big operation, I think, in Los Angeles, but let's just do this here. Here's a bunch of different departments. So the managers who are tracking the time are going to say, okay, I'm this department. I dealt with this type of vehicle. I performed this type of activity, and here's the hours it was. So let's just click on one of these, chassis. There's a whole bunch of these types, but chassis prep only deals with these types. And then if you click a type, it is going to populate only with the types of activities they do on this. This makes it easy for the user to find what they're doing quickly and reduces error, obvious stuff. So some of these you'll see how it can auto-populate there. For that, very similar structure in the data. Department, okay, we have the different departments. This is just very parallel to what I talked about. the different departments, and each department, here's the connection type, here's all the different stuff that they can do, or different types of stuff they work on in each department. So a direct connection to department. And then each activity, this department deals with this type, and this is the activity. This allows us to have those dependencies. That's just another use case, but they're all sort of structured the same. That's about all I got today. Hope that was useful. Appreciate your time. Thanks.